Hello, welcome to Jeff Stamps. This is ANZAC Day, the day that I'm recording this here in Australia. ANZAC standing for Australia and New Zealand Army Corps. And this is the requiem that I read for a service that we held this morning. And it reads, "On this day above all days, we remember those Australian men and women who died or suffered in the great tragedy of war. On the morning of April 25th, 1915, Australian and New Zealand troops landed under fire at Gallipoli, and it was then and in the violent campaign which followed that the ANZAC tradition was forged. The elements of that tradition have inspired and offered an enduring example to later generations of Australians and New Zealanders. Each year we pay homage not only to these original ANZACs, but to all who died and were disabled in their service to this country and New Zealand. They enrich our nation's history. Their hope was for the freedom of humanity, and we remember with pride their courage, their compassion, and their comradeship. They served on land and in the sea and in the air, in many places throughout the world. Not only do we honour the memory of those Australians and New Zealanders who have fallen in battle, we share the sorrow of those who have mourned them and of all who have been the victims of armed conflict. On this day, we remember with sympathy those Australians and New Zealanders who have suffered as prisoners of war and those who, because of war, have had their lives shortened or handicapped. We recall staunch friends and allies, and especially those of the first ANZAC Day. May we and our successors prove worthy of their sacrifice." And the scripture reading from John 15, "Greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for his friends." So that was the ANZAC Requiem that I read as part of our ANZAC Day service, which we held this morning. And I have a stamp, an ANZAC Day stamp, which you may be interested in. The ANZAC tradition. This is a specimen stamp. It's depicting a casualty evacuation from Vietnam. And you can see there in the foreground a cross and a disabled veteran. This stamp was part of the ANZAC Tradition series. It was released in 1990. It's a commemorative stamp and it is offset lithography. So thank you very much for watching this very short video. Please subscribe. I'll be back with another stamp video very soon. Bye for now.